This is Thursday, the 13th of May, and I'm doing a walk around, trying to catch as much as I can. So this trim piece is left out completely. This gash, if I can put there, that gash is unacceptable. They need to replace these panels, both of them. Somebody hit it with a ladder. We heard it during the day. There was no excavator here, but Scott swears that his crew didn't do it.
Scott did it because I saw it happen.
Okay, so Scott did it. So anyway, that trim piece, and then this crack right here, and the whole thing needs to be seal painted because the paint has absorbed. And you got two different colors of paint right here, plus the cracks and the end pieces will just absorb moisture. These nails were all punched below the thing, and then there's these little holes here for bees or whatever that want to make a home in it, and moisture that will rot it, because this is a press board. It will swell and it will destroy it. And there are many places where there are gaps for the same reason. This fence has not been sealed well and will crack and split, and it's supposed to have 3 screws on the structure, 2 on top and 1 on bottom, or vice versa. There are many cracks like this where this has not been finished, so that's what the blue paint markers are for, or tape markers, I'm sorry. And we've got more gaps around the corners. Oh, this is something I missed. This is a nail. Would you hold that and keep it going? And the reason that's there like that is the first half of the unit was slammed into this unit as they were installing it. Okay, so the blue tape signifies something that needs attention. Cracks all the way around the 4 corners. There is a crack in the fascia that needs to be replaced. Right there. And okay, they did repair the drain. I thank you for that. Then there is no globe on the back porch. It was not in the dishwashers. Only thing I can think of is it broke when they slammed it into it, or they decided to use it on another project, which I'm told that's what they do, because the factory ships it down. Anyway, there are nails coming out of the soffit up there. Cracks probably, and there's some more gaps around the windows. And if you look inside, I don't know if you can see it on this one, but just about every socket in the house, see, the nails loose up there. Oh, Danny, hold this, I'm going to point to it. So up there are loose nails. Nails hanging out, and that was part of that impact from the first unit when, and then you look at the crack here, and 2 different colors of paint. Isn't that great? And then you look down here, which, by the way, Danny, I need you to hold this again, and this has got dirt on it, it may not hold. Right there, all the way to the top. And then you've got this that spread out for whatever reason. More. And then you have a hole up there. It looks like, oh, it's black paint. more cracks and indentations for all the nails. Same thing here, cracks. Anywhere there's a crack,
Allows
creatures are going to come in and moisture goes in. Stuff I don't know. There. He put a clear sealant around this box the way you're supposed to. That'll turn color eventually. And then there's overspray and paint all over the panels. And I don't know how that'll come out. And see how the gun was overshooting, and then there's nails right up under there that are loose. So and they're supposed to be backfill, and Jack was telling me they have to backfill around this before they can go any further outside or something. I'm not sure what that's about. So this is pointing up. Oh, the dent up here, that needs to be straightened and painted the same color of paint. Nails are not fully holding, so they're coming out. That was probably part of that slam into the second unit. And then there's nails that, like this nail right here, that is sticking out. Another nail that's sticking out. These nails have not been painted over or touched up. There's a mess up there. I don't know what happened there. And then when you get next to where these sheet metal comes down, that all should be caulked around it. Another moisture problem. So each and every one has not been caulked around. Up there, that's what these are showing, in that. And just look at the top. Those need caulking. They need a much better fit. Okay, and then we got areas like this, and up there, right up there, that needs to be caulked around, or it's just going to develop a moisture bug problem. And then around here, there's a gap in there where moisture will collect. So that's just the things that I've caught. And then look at how this is not square along this thing. It comes out. Not square and not fit. And the same with this side. It comes down, looks like it warped. And that's not a quality fit. And then you look at the gap right there. Right there in the shade is a gap. And right up under right by the soffits up there, we got a nice gap there. Then you look up under here, there's a gap and a poor fit. Well, you'd think they just didn't like me. And then this is a poor fit and no caulking. There you go, moisture on the end pieces, and bugs will work their way into that. No caulking here. Where is it? Okay, right there. Nothing there. Nails are almost countersunk in with no covering over the nails. Those will rust and they will drip. You look at all these, there's no sealant in those, or those should be painted over. Some of these are out, some of them are in. This one's out. This one's out. And you can see here that's not sealed. And since it's a wafer board or press board, and it's probably stranded board, it will absorb moisture, and then same with the bottom part of that trim piece up there. It will absorb moisture and fall apart very rapidly. And then their exceptional nailing work here. Can't say enough about that. And I don't know how many nails they needed here. This is ridiculous. They kind of got carried away. Somebody was just having a nail fest. Now I know all that's going to be covered, except I don't know. So that's what I can see from the outside. So one more trip around. Try to go slow. The up arrow means up at the top. Exposed nail heads. Right there is the nail that wasn't driven all the way in and is sticking out. Gaps. Gaps. Well, I tell you what, I'm an amateur, and my work is far better than this. And I'm not perfect. More nails sticking out. Right there. So we got a big gap behind this. Nails sticking out on the soffit. Big old gap in the soffit. Oh, the hornets just love those gaps. And all of these nail divots, holes, impressions, I guess I call them impressions. And no stain on the nail heads. That's just wonderful. Another gap and impression. Nasty gap. Nasty gap. Black paint up there. Nails driven out from the impact of the first unit smacking into the second unit. Nails hanging out of the soffit. Gaps. Gaps. And I can't see the top ones, but can't be too good a shape with the. And then this. I'm not sure what's going on there. Mud slung up there. More nails sticking out. Nails sticking out. Those should be pulled out and then glued before they're driven back in, so they will hold. And cracked fascia. Things that just aren't painted or covered, and nails sticking out. Nails sticking out. Nails sticking out. This place is needing caulking. Nail sticking out on the soffit and gaps. Nails sticking out, indentations. Double nailed there. No sealant around there. Bare wood showing there. Bare wood showing there. And gashed. He hit it with a ladder and then lied to me and called me a liar when I told him he did it. Nails sticking out. Everybody has finger pointing the other way, away from them, instead of fixing it or doing it right.